guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, I came back to Lucknow yesterday and I decided to make a video about it. I have included almost all the topics which you guys asked. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the prerequisites first. The first thing that you need to install on your phone is Arogya Setu app. You are not allowed to enter the airport without showing them that you have Arogya Setu installed on your phone. So the first thing is you have to install Arogya Setu app. The second thing that you have to do is you have to register on the state websites. Now I will provide a link in the description where you can check out what all links are there for all the states. I have registered in the UP government Covid19 site. You have to register on it as well if you're traveling to UP. Also for each state there is a different procedure for quarantine. Some states are giving home quarantine, some states are giving institutional quarantine. So in the link that I will provide, all the things are there according to the states. So you can check out because I had some questions regarding traveling from Maharashtra to Karnataka. So everything is mentioned in that link. Also please don't mind this noise, some construction work is going on downstairs. So I'm really sorry if the quality is not that good. But yeah, let's proceed. Okay, another thing that you need is e-pass. That is not mandatory for all the states, but for some states they do require you to register for e-pass. Now e-pass is required to travel interstate. For example, I land in Lucknow and I want to go to some other place in UP, so I have to get an e-pass made. But since I was not traveling and it was not mandatory, I did not register for e-pass. So the prerequisites are now done. The second thing is how to travel from your home to the airport. Now somebody asked me, is KSRTC bus, equipped with social distancing norms or not? So I didn't travel by bus. I took a cab from my home to the airport. But mind you, Ola and Uber, I don't think they have done it, they have made it mandatory for the driver to install that partition between the driver seat and the passenger seat. Because for me, there was no partition. He didn't even check whether I was wearing a glove or not, or whether I had sanitized my hands or not. So there was no such thing. Now coming back to the third and the most important part, that is the airports. Now Bangalore, kudos to Bangalore airport because it is very well equipped. It is following all the social distancing norms, and there is a no touch policy, so you don't get to touch any employee in the airport. Even if you have to collect the boarding pass, you have that machines over there from which you can collect, or if you want to scan the boarding pass, then you do it by yourself. There are scanners kept over there. Also for baggage drop, there are flights like SpiceJet where you can self drop your baggage, but for Indigo you have to go to the counter. But also there is no touch policy there as well. You have to scan your boarding pass yourself. You have to get that bag tag yourself and then you give it to the person. You just slide it down the glass window and that's it. You don't have to touch anyone. So that's how it is done in Bangalore airport. For the people who prefer, buying a PPE kit and traveling, please do not wear a belt or anything metallic inside the PPE kit, because you have to otherwise remove the PPE kit and then remove all those things and then we'll go into the security check. So it's better if you don't wear the belt and all if you want to wear a PPE kit. There were people who were wearing PPE kits, but I didn't do it. So it solely depends on you. Also, the people who are on the middle seat were given PPE by the flight itself. So coming to that, when you reach the gate, there are people who sit on middle seats. They were called before us. So they had to collect their PPE kits from the gate itself. Also, we were given a package which had the face shield, face mask, also 3 sanitizer pouches to sanitize your seat or handle whenever you go into the flight. So someone asked me if 3 people are allowed in a row or if there are gap between 2 people. The middle seat is also occupied, guys. No, there is no such rule where middle seat is going free. Now when the plane landed, please guys, please follow social distancing, please, because as soon as the plane landed, people rushed and stood up. Even the stairs were not attached to the plane and people were standing up. Oh my god, guys, why do you have to do this? Reach the baggage counter, you collect your bag and you will observe that all the bags are almost a little bit wet because they are sanitized before they are thrown into the tray. So yeah, the bags were sanitized. That was a good thing. But one thing that I didn't understand was you are giving us 14 days home quarantine. That is what is the official, government site that says. But there was no stamping done. There was no one to check whether we have registered in the site or not at Lucknow. Because I don't know, if there's no stamp, I guess people will go out even after coming back, 2 days back. If they feel like they can go out, there's no one to check whether you've traveled or not. There's no procedure to check. So I think that ways in the airport itself there should have been a stamping process where you get stamped if you're coming back from another state, so that you stay home for 14 days. So nothing like that was there in Lucknow airport. There was only a temperature scan done at the exit, and that's it. Collect your bag, get yourself scanned and go. So I guess that is a minus point, but that's how it is. One more difference that I observed was in Bangalore airport, groups of people were not allowed. They were asked to stand in a line, and they were asked to stand on the particular marked space, follow social distancing. But in Lucknow, people were standing in groups outside. There were people who came to pick you up, and they were also standing in groups. So I don't think that was a good thing, but that's how it was. So that's it. I think I covered all my points. From Lucknow, I traveled with my friend, and I think I covered all the points now. But lastly, I want to tell you guys, if you want to travel and if it's very urgent, travel only then, because it was a task. Because if once they give you that face shield and you're wearing a mask inside, it gets a bit suffocating. So I would advise you, please travel only if there's no other choice. Like for me, there was no other choice. I had to come back here. Even though I'm staying alone here, I still have to come back. So travel only if it is urgent and only if it is required, because traveling is a task. And also reach the airport 3 hours before. That's what they say. It took us 1 hour to just enter the airport, get our security check and go to the gates. 1 hour, because everywhere social distancing is being followed, and everywhere strict rules are there, so it will take time. So I think you can reach the airport at least 2.5 hours before, and that's it. I think I covered everything. If you have any other questions, please comment down below. I'll answer them. And also please check the link. That is a very important link. It will give you, according to the states, what all is required if you're traveling. So please go through the link once. And that's it for the video. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also, any doubts, comment down. I will answer them.